In a brutal world, Roberto Duran was the most vicious. They called him Manos de Piedra. He was a born fighter, a warrior.
Panama's international sports star, Duran ran his record to an astonishing 82-1, propelled by a fury few ever possess.
And La Biblia del Pugilato.
You know, this is a tough assignment for a kid with 12 fights. He does have that amateur experience, but Duran is no amateur, and he looks a lot more trim than he did when he fought Severino Gonzalez.
Angelo Nsubuga is supposed to be a fast starter.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not the kind of a puncher. I like the idea he's got rubber shoes on. He can move pretty good around that ring. Duran is wearing his usual type of red shoes. But the point is, Nsubuga's fighting him the right way. Cat and mouse game with Duran. You don't fight the guy, you box him.
No question that Duran is indifferent to aggressiveness, which is not the way most fighters go into the ring.
The oddity is that Duran don't get the credit for being a smart fighter. He's cute, he's smart, he leads you into leads, he feints you out of position, he goes over your jab pretty good if you lay the jab in there. He's a complete fighter. He was a great lightweight champion.
Minute and a half to go in round one. Nsubuga against the ropes.
Step back.
We lost the picture and sound momentarily at the bell, but we are pleased that everything is now in working order. 10-round welterweight fight here in Las Vegas. Dick Stockton, Gil Clancy, and Angelo Dundee.
You know, you're right, Angelo. Duran has become a very, very good defensive fighter. He makes you miss those punches by inches. That's a sign of a real pro.
Well, Nsubuga, whatever we're calling him, he better get off those ropes because he's going to get knocked out. But that's the worst thing you can do with this guy.
Less than a minute to go in round one. This is Duran's first 1980 appearance. He was 3-0 in 79. All of his victories coming in by decision. Neither fighter has landed a telling blow so far.
Yeah, but Duran is putting pressure on Nsubuga. He's going to get him tired if he keeps this pressure on him. Young kid's not used to this kind of pressure.
Time remaining in round one. One of our 20 live fight coverage on the CBS Sports Spectacular this year. And here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And Duran trying to close in again as he pressured Nsubuga in the first round.
Well, I know that Eddie Futch must have told Nsubuga to get on his bicycle and move and give him movement because that drives Duran a little crazy. He tries to, he overdoes what he tries to do. Now, Duran is a more exacting type of fighter if you stay there with him.
I like the way Nsubuga keeps those elbows in and those hands good and high, Angelo. He's not an easy target to nail.
Now, well, I like his amateur background, Gil. He's fought some real good fighters in the game. I know that he was involved with some of the best fighters around.
On the deck as Duran floors Nsubuga.
No,
slip. It's a slip.
He pushed him down. He pushed him down.
Does not count as a knockout, and the referee, Richard Green, informs Duran of that. The judges are Harold Miller, Harold Buck, and Joe Swessel here in Las Vegas.
Duran landed a couple of good, solid punches, and Nsubuga punched right back.
Gil, I know why they call him Stoneface now.
Good right by Duran.
Nsubuga's a real good counterpuncher, Gil. He hit him a couple of good left hooks in that exchange.
Yes, and I like the way he moved to his right, moved out of danger up those ropes. He's showing me something. Just landed a good, solid left hook.
He has shown a lot of poise here for a fighter who's been in the ring 12 times as a pro. back at Duran.
I tell you, he's doing a masterful job in there for a youngster. And my informants, I'm very high on those guys from England. They told me this kid is a very good fighter.
Well, he's showing me something right now too, Angelo. The only thing is that some mountain to overcome. Never having fought 10 rounds, and then go 10 rounds with a guy like Duran that puts that pressure on you.
Well, Gilly never had to go 10 rounds. He knocked guys out. So what's the difference?
Yeah, but who?
Knocked out Carl Bailey in the 8th round in his last fight, October 15th. 30 seconds remaining in round 2. Have you ever seen Duran in distress, Angelo?
No, he's a very calm, calculating sort of a guy, but he's getting a little flustered right now.
Final seconds of round 2. Round 3 here in Las Vegas. And Joseph Nsubuga has more than held his own so far against Roberto Duran.
I think he's doing a great job. They told him to jump all over him in the corner. They said pressure him more. Don't let him do his thing. Now, one thing we've overlooked, Duran never fought this kind of a style before. This is a unique style that was brought up from Uganda to Norway. It's the first time ever.
Solid left by Duran. But Nsubuga comes right back.
Didn't seem to hurt him at all.
Good combination. Something Duran was not able to do against Gonzalez in his last outing.
Oh, believe me, this is not the Duran that fought Gonzalez, but he's in with a real tough guy. Nsubuga didn't just come to take the trip, he came to win.
Nsubuga got hit with Duran's Sunday punch. He got hurt, Gil. Don't make no bones about it. He got staggered with that shot. But he took it and he's coming back with fire.
Once again, the records, Duran, 66 wins, 1 defeat, 50 knockouts, according to Ring Magazine. Nsubuga, 11-1 with 6 knockouts in his 12 fights, according to both Ring Magazine and La Biblia del Pugilato. Minute and a half remaining in round 3, and the body punches usually take their toll later.
Duran is starting to get the distance now. He's starting to really bang those punches in there, especially to the body.
The thing that Nsubuga's doing wrong, he's not jabbing with authority, Gil. In other words, he's laying that jab in, and Duran's countering real good with the right hand.
Well, as you pointed out before, Duran is a good defensive fighter. You miss him with that stiff jab, and then he counters. He's really nailing Nsubuga now. Nsubuga was hurt badly.
Minutes to go in the round, and Nsubuga being peppered by Duran's blows here.
Yeah, it's all over, Gil. Kid's real hurt. The next shot will get him out of there.
A solid left. And Duran, who's kept the pressure on, trying to finish him off here.
He's hitting him some solid punches. What guts this kid has. Look at Nsubuga fight back.
30 seconds to go in round 3. It's been all Duran here in this round.
Be very interesting if this kid survives the round, how Duran will go, because he really let it all out, hang out this round.
That's right, he expended a lot of energy.
10 seconds remaining in round 3. Duran trying to finish him off. Hasn't done it yet. Round 4 here in Las Vegas, and Roberto Duran almost finished off Nsubuga in round 3, but he didn't do it.
Nsubuga is still hurt. He didn't come out of the corner. He's looking at his manager.
Solid rag by Duran.
Hey, Nsubuga came out of his corner very, very slowly.
Okay, let's have it, let's have it.
Giving it right back.
If Duran wins this fight, this is a great fight to get him ready for Sugar Ray Leonard. Angelo, are you watching?
You didn't have to say that.
What about that Sugar Ray Leonard battle?
Oh, Sugar Ray will fight every welterweight out there. There's no problem with Sugar Ray.
How soon?
Right now, he's fighting Nsubuga, though. This kid's not out of there yet.
Boy, he comes back quite resilient.
Big right hand by Duran.
taking its toll later in the fight. He has 18 first-round knockouts, but not so much since he's been a welterweight.
Shubuga's legs are not too good now. He wobbles pretty good across the ring.
Minute and a half remaining in round 4.
If Nsubuga survives this round, Gil, it'll be very interesting to see what Duran has left.
Nsubuga ranked 10th according to the WBC. And as you know, Duran ranked number 1. Pepino Cuevas is the WBA welterweight champion.
It's a good thing Shubuga's in the condition he's in. He would have been out of there already. He's a well-conditioned outfit. He reminds me of Emil Griffith with his build. Not an ounce of fat on him.
Fighting out of Oslo, Norway. They call him the Black Norwegian. Born in Uganda.
I'll tell you, he throws very good punches in close.
Yes, he does.
Duran's out stronger than him in close, Gil, but this kid's getting his shots in also.
Yes, he is.
I guess it looks like he has weathered just about everything Duran has.
Except the pressure. He figures he gets tired later if the fight goes much further.
As you see, less than a half a minute remaining in round 4 of our scheduled 10-round welterweight fight on the CBS Sports Spectacular. Just the second of 20 live fights this year, you'll see.
There we go. It's all over.
Right hand right on the button.
He took a lot. He took plenty.
All over.
You all right?
He's up.
You want to continue?
All over.
That's it.
The bell rang.
Where it is. And there you see.
The bell rang.
It's all over. They stopped the fight. And Roberto Duran has won his 67th fight. In a knockout here in the 4th round over very game Joseph Nsubuga. We're going to take a look at that round, and I'll tell you what, Nsubuga was indeed game because
Yes,
he took so much.
He came prepared for this fight.